Before we begin, please be sure to check out ptcgostore.com to grab yourself some codes to be able to build this very deck. Of course, use the code FTW for 5% off at checkout and enjoy the video. What is up, peeps? It's the following TCG. Let's welcome you back to another YouTube video. And today we are again playing your deck lists. We are playing a deck that was submitted by, his name on Discord is Rogue, which is very on the head, I'd say that definitely. He has submitted a Kecleon list that I thought was pretty fun to look at and see how it goes. Now, Kecleon is something that is definitely receiving a bit of love recently in the rogue side of things, and especially with the Scroll of the Skies attack, should I say. Looking at this off first hand, it seems like the strategy of the deck is to really hit for weakness and not just go for the spinning attack, but rather Scroll of the Skies, and it can hit some very simple and clean numbers, especially for a one prizer. So it seems like the way this works is to charge it up, you go for the Flaaffy just to get that lightning energy on the grabs drop attack, which is a really cool idea. You have Octillery to search out for your rapid cards, you have Energy Search to find the particular energy you need. It's a really cool concept, and I'm really excited to try it out. So this list, he did say though, it's an updated version of the deck, works well according to a few times I've tested, still seems to need some editing maybe, don't know. So if any of you do have any suggestions in the comments of how this deck can be improved, then yeah, throw it down there. It could definitely help a brother out. You can definitely tell copy and pasted this, by the way, because you know, Ptcgo, they love to do it. They just throw literally all different types of artworks in your decks when you just export them into the game, which is so frustrating. Like, why do I want to use this Energy Search artwork when I have the... I don't know. I never get it. I get it. They try to give you the best options you have available, but I don't want 3 different types of Marnie cards in my deck. You know what I mean? Enough jibber jabbing. Let's see how this bad boy does. Alrighty, here we go into a game. As always, if you have a deck list of your own and you want it to be seen on the channel and showcased, then go in the Discord. Link is in the description to enter it, and go to the deck list suggestions tab to submit your decks. So if you do want to see a deck list played on the channel, definitely do that. I do take a look at every single one of them, and just pick out the ones I find the most interesting in the moment. So I did want to try the Kecleon, and yeah, also in the Discord, there's people there helping you improve the deck list as well, which is really cool. So even if you just want to have a list that you're working on looked at by someone else and have someone else's 2 cents, that's something that can be done. Okay, definitely a awkward start, unfortunately, but we do get the spinning attack. So we do get the lightning energy down, which is important. That's pretty nice. Now this is weak to metal, so we need to find the metal energy. And the good thing about Darman is that they love to load a bunch of energy onto it, which Kecleon is going to take full advantage of. It's just going to smack it like it's nobody's business. Absolutely nobody's business. There's a Mareep. Honestly, looking at this deck and what it's intending to do, I don't think it needs the 3-3 Flaaffy line. You could go to a 2-2 because you only need to really get 1 lightning in play. Other than that, it's kind of not necessary. At least that's my first impression, you know. Let's do Scroll of the Skies. Scroll of the Skies is only going to do 10 damage for us here against this Sobble. Or 20, I guess. But it's just not happening. What I'm going to do is I'm going to promote that, and I'm actually going to retreat the Kecleon and just save it for the turn after. No point leaving it in the active. And also, yeah, looking at this deck as well, like being able to reuse these energies is going to be a bit tricky. Obviously, that's what the rods are there for, to recover the required energy that we need to hit for those weaknesses. So I guess the rod is a really critical card to have in this deck. You don't want to just discard it willy-nilly. You kind of just want to really use that properly. Yeah, I guess that's the case. So that's one scroll gone, unfortunately, but we hopefully find another. We do. Yeah, that's a good thing about playing 4. It's very easy to find them. So that is just going to go in the bin next. We just need to find a way to retreat and gust, or they, most expectedly, they're just going to start using max whiteout. They're going to just retreat. That's going to be my guess, right? Attach retreat. Yeah, go for the greedy play, mate, because we're going to come in hot. We're just going to ruin your day, mate. How much that? That's a KO. That's KO. There's no question about it. That is a straight KO. We can get the Flaaffy out, which is lovely. I do like that. And here comes the scroll, baby, doing some dirty business. Oh, we do not play the Ordinary Rod. We do not. Learn. The Remoraid is prized, though. That's bad. But it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. We just go for a Korrina here. And I guess we just count the stadium, right? We can just get the lightning back next turn, I guess, which is cool. To be fair, it doesn't really matter what we place now. I guess we get another Mareep down just in case things go bad with the Kecleon. I'm trying to think, right? Because we can get the, obviously the... I don't know, I think we get a second Kecleon down. I was saving that for the Flaaffy, but clearly we're fine. We're fine. We've got Flaaffy next turn, and I want to be able to retreat something if need be. And I think we can attach, right? It doesn't matter what we attach because we're hitting, well, that's what, 300 odd, is it 300 damage? 310 on the Darmanitan regardless of weakness. So we can just attach any energy, really, and still hit some serious numbers. It's a shame it's 10 damage short, though, isn't it? I think we just do that. I think we just attach any energy, and we just go for Graves drop here for the KO. Look at that. Lovely stuff. This is what this Kecleon is designed to do. It's great. Absolutely awesome. There's the Remoraid. Love it. Absolutely love it. Boss's orders as well. That's crazy. Okay. All right. Okay. I like it. I like it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Very rogue. Very rogue. We just need to survive the turn. If we survive the turn, we can take out this other Darmanitan. If not, we do have a bit more work cut out for us. Oh, they're just going to skip. Yes. All right, let's go for another. Now, I don't want to speak too soon, but I'm on a 5-win streak right now. I'm having a good time recording. I think I was on 0 or something like that when I was recording. So I've actually pretty much won every game in my recordings, which is so rare. It is so rare for that to happen. It's a bit insane. It's a bit insane. I would like to think I've gotten a bit better. I don't know. I don't want to speak too soon on myself because I'm like, oh yeah, do you know what? I think I've got a bit better. And I just ruin. I make some huge misplays, but you know, I'm trying to take it a bit more seriously on the playing front, at least to a degree. So playing Mew, peony version by Lex. Oh no. We're playing Genesect, a solo Genesect. Okay, weak to fire. Thank God we got that. Absolutely great. Lovely. We have it set up next turn as well. Okay, so use me noggin and get going. Let's think. We want to get Kecleon down with a quick ball. We want to get a fire on it, and we want to get a scroll on it. We want to save the energy search for a lightning energy next turn, and we also want the Octillery next turn to get the retreat. The boss's orders could be good, but I don't think it's important. The Flaaffy could be good, but again, not a must, and I think the Marnie's kind of a must. So the ones we kind of are okay discarding are a boss's orders or a Flaaffy, in which case, Flaaffy, see you later. Let's go, mate, and we'll get a Kecleon down. We will attach the fire. We will attach... They don't play Marnie. This deck doesn't play Marnie. At least I think. I don't know. Mew does. Mew doesn't, sorry, but Genesect, solo Genesect might. So I'm just going to hold the hand, and I don't expect them to play it. So next time we could have a very nice hit, assuming they attach to the active. Even if they don't attach to the active, if they just go for... They could Mellow Better, that's true. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. But if they go for an Elite's Sparkle on the bench and try and get a benched Genesect going, then we're talking. But it seems like we're going to be more focused on the Meloetta here, which means we need to be hitting a Dark Weakness, which does change it a little bit. I wasn't anticipating that, I can't lie. I really wasn't. But it doesn't matter, because obviously we're going to be hitting 110 because they have 2 energy on them, so the Scroll of Skies just gets the KO anyway, so it's fine. It's actually okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, they're just going... This is just straight Meloetta then. Okay, understandable. I think we have an okay matchup against just Meloetta, because it is just one prize. As long as we get the scroll, we're okay. So I think it's fine. It's just going to be a bit... No, it's fine. Meloetta's damage will decrease over time, because obviously they can only play so many specials. Sorry, fusion energies, so... That's alright, we just need the lightning. There we go. I think this deck plays Raihan, right? I did see it in the list, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure. Okay, this is a tricky hand, though. It's going to be hard to follow up next turn. We do Grave Drop, that's KO, but... yeah. That's concerning. The hand is not good. It is not good. We have to have a Raihan next turn. We know how it's going to go. They're just going to go for another Meloetta KO. But they do need to get the Elisa Sparkle to at least guarantee it, because they're only doing 70 right now. So if they don't get another fusion down, they can't KO the Kecleon, which puts us in a good spot, actually. It actually puts us in a good spot to get a KO on a Genesect. No Elisa Sparkle yet. But we can't speak too soon. This is Genesect, isn't it? We don't see Elisa Sparkle. That's a good turn for us to take advantage of, at least. Boss's orders. Okay. Alright. No, they're just doing it like that. Alright. I kind of don't mind that. Ironically enough. We can't retreat this turn, which is a shame. We can thin the hand down a little bit to do a Korrina's focus. And that will give us a draw of 2 on the Korrina. Kind of don't mind this Kecleon staying alive, because again, we can just take out some Genesects, which is nice. My worry is not having route to energy next turn, because if this Kecleon goes down, which I expect, then I want to have an energy for this Kecleon just to take down. We can just go for a spinning attack. Actually, I don't think spinning attack gets the KO. No, it doesn't. I'm going to fail this. Spinning attack is 180, which is not good. Alright, I guess we just pass. So the Kecleon might go down. But they're going to have to attack with Genesect at one point, aren't they? I guess that's the idea of the deck, is just to Meloetta until you can't. But it's when they bring the Genesect up that it's serious business. That we can start taking advantage. We just need to really be careful with our fire energies. That's what I'm worried about. Right, so they are KOing this Kecleon. Which puts us in an awkward spot. Can respond with a KO. In fact, if they want to charge this Genesect up, I wouldn't mind gusting that. No, they're not going to do that. Okay. So that's... tricky. Really tricky. Get a Remoraid down, I think. And I think we do Rod now. I want to save the Rod for the fire. That fire energy is going to be so important for us. We're guaranteed KOs anyway on these. We don't need Dark. And the fire is just going to get us a one shot on this, which is going to be critical. We could Raihan at some point in the game as well. That gives us a reuse of a fire energy. And also can guarantee like a scroll. So maybe I do Ordinary Rod. We have 2. Kecleon and Remoraid, I think. See, I'm not a fan of the Evos clogging up the hand. They're really clogging. Now we could get... we can get Mareep down. And that guarantees energy acceleration next turn on a Kecleon. Which means we can guarantee an attack, which would be nice. And then we can follow up with an Octillery. No, we need the Kecleon. Oh, I don't know. Okay, do you know what? We're going to get Mareep. Crobat. Okay, good, good, good. I didn't know if I was making the right call there, because at least the one Flaaffy guarantees the consistency in attacking. We can just attack, attack, attack. But we needed a retreat next turn because the Kecleon's going down, which is kind of important. Oh, I didn't see a Genesect coming up. We need a Raihan. We have a chance here to take a big boy KO, which would really swing the game in our favor. So we just need to... yeah, you Technoblast, do your thing, geezer. We can get a Tower of Waters to guarantee retreat with the Octillery. But we just can't... I also really want to play... What other retreat options do we have in deck? Ah! This is tricky. We're going to play the Energy Search just to thin even and check the deck. So we have Tower of Waters. Is there any other form of energy retreat in this deck? There isn't, is there? Like an air balloon or something. If there is, it's prized. All right, we can play Raihan this turn. That's what I'm really sitting here thinking. We can Raihan, and that'd be huge. Okay, we have to Tower of Waters. I want to get a Kecleon. Now, the Tower of Waters just guarantees the KO this turn, but we might not hit it. We need Tower of Waters, Kecleon, Raihan. Tower of Waters, Kecleon, and Raihan. Are we getting that? Do you know what? I'm going for it. Oh, do I just Kecleon? Okay. We need Kecleon and a Raihan, and we're good. That's all we need. We just need 2 cards. 2 cards is what we need. Raihan means we don't have to attach energy because we could Raihan and Flaaffy. So do I attach just to increase the odds of drawing? I think I do. I think I do that. This gives us more chance of getting what we need. We didn't even get 1. We didn't even get 1. Wow. Okay. That's bad. That's bad. That's really bad. Yikes. Okay. Play Korrina here. For 2. I could boss something up, but they're just going to attach energy retreat, right? They kind of want energy discard power for the Genesect, so that's not ideal. We're not sticking anything up, definitely. So we kind of just have to Korrina here. Another Remoraid, another Kecleon. Charge up the Kecleon. Retreat to the Remoraid. That's a big turn. That's a big turn to lose out on, man. That's huge. And we have Training Court for the Fire next turn to guarantee the KO. But is it too late? Is it too late? The boss's orders are going to be huge for us. We need the scroll, so we have to have the Octillery alive. But they're clearly looking for boss's orders here. And also, you got to bear in mind, we have a Crobat down. They've only got to take 3 prizes here. You know? They can boss for a Crobat, and it's kind of game after that. I think that's game. I think that turn was critical. Are they going to get a Kecleon? They're going to go for the Kecleon. Interesting choice, because we can just get another one out. We can. And take out... Actually, taking out Genesect's kind of a big... I think they misplayed. I think they should have taken out the Crobat, and they would have had game next turn. That was a huge misplay on their part, I think. Because we can get a Kecleon down, take out this Crobat now. We can do that. I have to retreat to it first, right? I have to sequence it. I have to get the Kecleon, retreat to it, then place the Training Court down. No. Get the Kecleon, accelerate to it first. We just need... I can't do it. I haven't got the scroll. I haven't got the scroll. Man, we're just missing one extra piece of the puzzle every time. Every turn. I need the scroll. I can't do it without the scroll. Yeah, I know, phone. Very nice. Lovely. Just trying to map it in my head. What I can do. I can Korrina for something, but that's going to get me the scroll. But I mean, I can't gust after that. How many energy have they used? A lot, but they have more. 100%. You know, I'm going to gust here. Attach the Remoraids to give it a retreat next turn if we get KO'd. And pass. That's tricky. That's tricky. That's a little bit frustrating because because we just needed the scroll. We would have had a KO response. But we just didn't have it. It just isn't there. It just isn't there. And now they just have to KO. It's game. There is no way around this now. There's just none. You know, there is absolutely no way around this. I have to. It's the requirement of the scroll and the Kecleon at the same time, and we're just not. And the gust, you know what I mean? It's just not happening. Unfortunately, it's a lot to ask for. I think that's concerning. Let's just play it out anyway. We'll play it out. We'll play it out. It is just it's that level of it's like it's a level of frustrating where it's not like this deck's awful. It's more like with that close, you know, like sorry, with that close every time to actually getting something really really good and hitting it off. And honestly, it might just be my misplays. You know, it might just be me not being good enough and playing it wrong. But I am playing it the best I can. You know, I don't want to give any sort of injustice towards your decks, but you know that's it, and that's game. We just fell behind, unfortunately. We just didn't have the cards we needed when, and maybe I should have been aware of that beforehand. And maybe I wouldn't have committed to the boss KO play so early on. That's a bit unfortunate. We'll go for one more because again, you know, I don't want to just limit it to one game. We'll go for one more. All right, back. Got myself some water. Righty. Okay, let's see what hand this is. Yeah. Okay, I've definitely got some thoughts afterwards. 100%. I think you can improve it, which would be nice. Unless, again, I'm just missing something. I don't know. Bear with me, just time the laces. Rightio. Kecleon starts. Okay, hand's a bit tricky, can't lie. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. X-Ball Mew. Not seeing that in a Mew VMAX deck for a while. Alright. Let's see what we can get cooking up in here, shall we? Let's see how we going. Someone did say in the comments, actually, I need to respond to them, that it'd be helpful if I say what the supporter does when I play it. Or before I play it, or before when talking about it. I understand the idea behind that, because not everyone knows what every supporter does. However, saying it every time, I think it's going to be too repetitive. I think I'll get annoying. Like, let me play Research. By the way, Research discards 7 cards. Like, every single game, or every single video, would be very, I think, too repetitive and too annoying. So, if you are hearing me say cards and you don't know what they are, best thing I can say is just look them up. You know, they're not hard to find. As long as you know the name and you want to know, Google it. It'll be right there. Because I just can't say what every supporter does every time. It's just, I think it's unreasonable. Right, so we want to find Dark Weakness here. Lightning's good to attach. And we'll Marnie. Oh, don't start. Listen. I'm not rushing the game like you lot out here, right? I'm not out here trying to rush my life until it ends, okay? I'm out here playing. I'm playing games, mate. I'm a pro gamer. Okay, we can quick ball for something. Octillery next turn, that's nice. Quick ball for what? A Crobat? Oh, Feels bad. Feels bad, man. Got the dark energy, which is lovely. I kind of just want to hold. Maybe we could get Flaaffy down. Honestly, I don't see why not. I know we're getting rid of our Crobat option next turn, but we have Octillery for Korrina's focus if need be. And I don't want to play a Crobat so early. Also, I discarded a quick ball because I didn't want to discard this. I also don't want to discard the rod because the rod's kind of important. So, yeah, there we go. There's the VMAX. It's just what we want to see. It's lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't think we're getting KO range, though, with it. If I'm right, because we were hitting... obviously, Mew goes for 2 energy, which means we're hitting 110, which is actually 220 on a VMAX. It's not a one-shot. Yeah, it's not a one-shot KO. But still good numbers. Yeah, Mew VMAX just doing its thing. Also, I love that artwork. It's so cool. Why does Mew have a random circle at the bottom of its foot? What is that? Is that meant to be its skin? Like cats? Like a paw? Is that Mew's skin? Ah! I thought you was skin. What is that? The mystery of the circle at the bottom of the foot. What? Oh, God. Oh, yes. Wonderful. Lovely. Excellent. Wonderful. Oh, so good. I need Tower of Waters now. Tower of Waters cannot be the only retreat option in this deck, can it? It can't be. No. We need switches or something. Yes, Tower of Waters is nice, but it can't be solely relied upon. That's not right. Okie dokie. Let's go for a Flaaffy. And I guess we're going to go for a Korrina and just hope to hit it. We need the scroll again. We need more pieces. We need the scroll and a tower. One actually can only get one of them. We could scroll now and hope that they don't gust next turn, but this is VMAX, mate. They're gonna gust. So I'm gonna Korrina here. And hopefully we can get them both. It's a stretch, mate. Come on! There we go. We got both of them. Lovely. Lovely. I'm actually taking out this Mew, which is nice. Actually, no, we're not. We're hitting for 1 energy. We're only hitting 120. That's bad. 120? 120? 120? I am right, aren't I? 60, right? Because it's 50 plus for each energy touching. Yeah, 50. Yeah, 60. That's bad. Pass? Oh, they're going to gust though, aren't they? But then they might not. They might need to evolve and then attack. They might need to release a Sparkle, in which I don't want to leave this Kecleon in the active because that's bad. Okay, we're passing. They can take out a Kecleon. It's a single prize deck. We can give up a prize or so. But I'm expecting an Elisa's Sparkle if they don't see through me. In which I shouldn't have played the towers now that I think about it. I should have waited before playing the towers. Oh, that was a bad move. Because they counted it and now I can't retreat. Ah! Oh! Ah. What are they getting, eh? What's going on here? Oh, light's gone. I've gone dark again. I should charge it, shouldn't I? There we go. Should I bring it up? There we go. Bit brighter. Bright, shiny boy. There we go. Oh, if it heads on the crammy. Okay, there's a Sparkle. That's good. Funnily enough, because they can KO my Kecleon and I can come out and respond and hit. I think it's 220, isn't it? It's got to be 220. Which is decent. Where do we go from there? They only at least said for 1. That's a very interesting thing. So either they've priced 3 Fusion Strike or they misclicked or something? Because why would you not just get the extra on the Mew? You know? Okay. Feels bad to play Korrina like this. Octillery for Kecleon. Gets fire, because we can hit fire weakness on this Genesect. I want to hit this Mew, definitely, so I'm not going to boss. You can boss the turn after even and go for something, because to be fair, we can still hit 110, which will get us to KO next turn, so it's honestly not that bad, I don't think. We'll thin the deck a bit more with a, actually we do need that, so there you go. We can get a Flaaffy, a Mareep down, which I don't mind. Again, just thin the bad boys out, shall we? Ordinary Rod, do we need to Ordinary anything? The Kecleon afterwards? Yes, then we'll Ordinary Rod, but not now. Alright, let's go for, yeah, grab drop. For 220. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. There we go. And then we could boss next turn. We just need the scroll, which the Octillery will get us, so that's nice. Then we can rod the rest back in deck. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, I'm confused why they didn't go for the... Unless they really got seriously unlucky and prized the Fusion. Like 3 Fusion Energy, that's nuts, bro. So, unless they've done that... They've misplayed, because especially with the Meloetta, right? They could have gone for a little Meloetta strike hit, because Meloetta is really good for offsetting prize cards. You know, forcing them to a 7 prize game instead of a 6. What are they doing? What are you doing, eh? What are you doing? You're just gonna Max Miracle me? That's fine. We can respond perfectly. Get the KO on the Mew. That's absolutely lovely. Yeah, and then we kind of want to go for this Mew VMAX. But are they going to attack with that VMAX? I don't know. They are bricking by the looks of it, which is so odd for a Mew VMAX deck. Right, we're definitely attaching Mew. We're definitely getting a scroll. Like, that's just happening. There is just no doubt about that. That is happening. We have 1 scroll left, which is a real cause of concern. Maybe the Flaaffys are in it just to go for a spinning attack option in case the scrolls whiff. So that would make sense. I still would do a 2-2 line, personally. Because, yeah, the Flaaffys can clock up the hand a little bit, especially when you're focused on Korrina so much. Anyway, we'll get to that in the suggestion stuff. Let's Ordinary Rod and do both. In fact, I am just going to get the Dark Energy back and keep the Lightning in discard pile, because we can Flaaffy, can't we? So let's do that. And then we don't need to boss, which is nice. We can just... I was expecting to boss, because I thought they would retreat knowing what's coming up, but... I guess not, sir. Okie dokie. We'll put you in. Oh, yeah, this is looking gorgeous. Whack you down. We can even put another Kecleon down. Do I want to, though? Yes. The level ball's not going to change anything. And I don't think we're going to need a Crobat next turn, personally. And we can Korrina's focus. So it's fine. It's fine. All right, so let's go for the Graves drop for a KO. That's lovely stuff there. Absolutely gorgeous. I like the sound of that bad boy there. And then, oh, another scroll. That's great. So we're just 2 more hits away from game, really. If we could just get this Mew going. That's what we... Yeah, that's literally what I'm talking about. That's perfect stuff. And what I like is we don't really have to go for the Darkness Energy right off the bat. We can just hit it for 110. If they get it charged up, obviously. And then come in later on. But the maths is good, because spinning attack hitting 90. There we go. Look at that. We beat a Mew VMAX. Jesus. The spinning attack is 90 damage. And then if you add the 220 on top of weakness, that's 310. You're KOing the VMAX. So perfect maths, even. So we managed to beat the VMAX boy, Mew, with the weird circle feet. I don't know. I've only just noticed that now of all things. Anyway, let's get into the list and we'll have a little chat about it, shall we? Okay, this deck is a lot of fun. It just hits so many things for weakness and can do some serious, awesome, relevant numbers as well. So a few suggestions to the list, I would say, is there needs to be more retreat options. I do think that's a necessity. what Tower of Waters is pretty good, obviously, to find with the Octillery and give you that retreat option. But just having the likes of a switch or a card that can just be burned from the hand, you know, like an air balloon as well, could even work. Just to throw on a bench Crobat or a bench Flaaffy, just to really give you outs to use the Flaaffy to its maximum utility. Because the most frustrating thing is having an active Pokemon, having your bench Pokemon set up because of Flaaffy, but you just can't get the active back into... You can't retreat the active because your towers have gone, or you've had to use your Octillery to find something else. So if adding a switch or an air balloon reduces the requirement for Octillerying for a Tower of Waters. Octillerying, Jesus. I would say strike searching for a Tower of Waters, and instead, you know, I'd love to have an air balloon on a Flaaffy and just find the scroll and get the attack off. So I think going for that would seriously help a ton with this deck. 110%. I think that's really one of the main things that's lacking, is just that retreat option to really utilize the Flaaffys better. Maybe go to a 2-2 line. I get why it's 3. It's so you can spinning attack if the scrolls whiff, but if you are, as I said, prioritizing getting the scrolls out and not really using Octillery for Tower of Waters and stuff, and Waters, that's weird how I said then yeah, then you'll have more time to actually use Octillery to find specifically the scrolls, so you're not really going to be whiffing it too much. So going for a 2-2 Flaaffy line, I think it's okay, especially with Raihans as well. Like, you only need a 1 Flaaffy attachment and a Raihan to get a spinning attack going if you're that desperate. So there's that as well, you know. Tool Scrapper, kind of important in case you come up against Tool Jammer. Just the 1 Tool Scrapper will work, I think. So yeah, it does need a few finishing touches, but the idea is there, and it's really, really fun. So yeah, if you want to try this out for yourself, the list, it will be in the description, of course. But yeah, definitely tweak it and see what you can do with it. It's a really, really cool concept to explore, especially in the current format. So yeah, give it a shout. But anyway, huge thanks to Rogue for submitting the list. But yeah, I'll leave it there. Do leave a like if you did enjoy, and subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.